Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new playthrough on Banished. We're going to use the red ketchup mod and we are going to make a new town. I'm trying to decide whether I want to call it Veggie Town. I think we're going to go with Greenhouse Town. We'll just give this a couple clicks. For terrain type, I'm not super picky about this. Let's see if anything speaks to us. The lush green sounds pretty lush green plain. Terrain size, medium's probably fine. Climate fair, disasters on. Starting conditions, we'll go with hard. Now, the idea behind this playthrough is pretty simple. We are not, essentially we're going to live like vegetarians. Um, we are not going to have any our main food source is going to be greenhouses. Now, I would just start off with that, but for those of you who might be familiar with the game, that would be really difficult. But I'm going to try to not let us use hunters or fishermen. We'll see if we can make it through. We're going to use greenhouses, and we can still process things. Like, for example, we can use the smokehouse to smoke some mushrooms, things along those lines. So let's see, let's take a look at our map. I do wish I could make this bigger, but looks like we have our trading is right along here. So we'll be able to set up a trader at some point. But boy, this is plains. Yeah, wow, that is... I knew that it meant that it would be flat, but that's a whole nother level than I was anticipating. Alright, so first thing we need to do is get some food coming in. Do we have a spot that makes sense? It's kind of like off the beaten path. I think maybe we'll put our forest node right here, and we'll start our settlement in here, and we can always expand down this way. So we'll go ahead and set up the most basic gatherer's hut right there. We'll go ahead and put a stockpile, just a pretty simple one, right here. And I'm going to go ahead and get this fired up, and we'll get it on 5. While they're working on that, we'll have them gather the food that's in the immediate area, and we will have them start chopping down trees, start clearing out stone. We're going to need all that. We also are going to want to keep our eyes open for flax and cotton along in through here. I'm not seeing a ton of it right now. I just saw the one bit of flax there. But we're going to need those because we're not going to have leather coming in for our clothing. We only have 5 extra clothing to start with. So this could get real dicey real fast. We're in the early spring, so we want to get our housing up. We don't necessarily have to be super frugal with our housing. We're not doing any kind of special challenge in that regard. Is that kind of look black to me? That's so weird. It's not black, it's the dark blue that we want, but anyways, we'll put our housing here. It probably would have made sense to spread the housing out a little bit at this stage, but oh, yeah, let's get some builders. It's the simple things when you're getting back into playing. The simple things we so easily forget. I'm wondering about something like, well, we said, I'm thinking maybe the dock set, we could do rice and cranberries and watercress as a way of maybe getting us through things here. I don't know though. The whole point of the challenge is to do greenhouses. So, kind of tricky. I think at this point what I want to do is get our sand pit set up. If you're wondering about why we need a sand pit, what the heck? Yeah. Can I fit 2 here? Probably not. Okay, we'll put 1 there. We could probably max this one out first. So we'll get a road from the sand pit down here to the housing. From the housing over to storage. Okay, so I can see some cotton and linen, some cotton and flax, pardon me, coming in there. Okay, we can get our first gatherers. Now the gatherers, I'm just gonna go with 2 for now. And just for good measure, we'll put a forester's lodge in right beside the gatherers. We like to have a forester's lodge so that we'll have a nice steady stream of logs coming in. That's a necessity, particularly early game. I know it kind of feels bad to clear cut so much, but you gotta do what you gotta do to get the game up and running. This is one of my favorite parts of the game, honestly. Is that not wheat? No, I guess not. Must just be, maybe that's fodder. Might be fodder thatch, which I can't remember everything we're gonna need for these greenhouses, but I think we need to put in stabilizers, the stables, so we can get fertilizer. That'll be interesting. Okay, we're sitting on less than 500 food, and that feels real scary. But it's important to remember that a big reason for that is because we just built new housing, and they immediately stock up, so they fill their inventory. These ones have the 245 from the initial starting potatoes. These ones have 200 potatoes, but then they're already getting stuff from the gathering that we're doing. So, not awful, not awful. We want to get the glass maker going as soon as possible. We need to... we'll put the glass maker right here, and we're going to give them a nice decent sized stockpile to work with so that the sand can come here and the glass maker can get that. And we're going to need I don't know how soon we're going to need lumber, but we need firewood pretty much now. So I'm going to build this here. I'm actually going to double up that road, and I'm going to double up this road, because that's probably going to be a main artery for the settlement. Okay, we're looking all right. I'm a little bit scared about that number, but hopefully our people are gathering that right now. We can also gather some of this firewood. That'll help us get through this first winter. We're just gonna have to keep marking, pardon me, food gathering over and over and over. Sorry if it gets a little bit repetitious at this stage, but we have to do some of these basic things. Alright, they should be bringing in stone for us, which we don't need a ton of stone right this minute, but gosh, I'm seeing all kinds of this stuff now. Alright. Okay, so they're gonna start bringing sand out here. We're gonna need iron, proper iron, not just iron ore. So Probably need to get our first blacksmith up. We need a blacksmith and a tailor. Where do we want them to go? I guess we could just do it here. We want to make like space for our first couple greenhouses here, maybe. And then we can put, yeah, let's do that. We'll put the first couple greenhouses there. And then we'll put the blacksmith and tailor kind of on this street, if you will. Yips. Yups. That's not even a word. What I mean is oops, which isn't much better of a word, to be honest. Okay, there we go. Everybody's marginally happy. We've got the houses have their food and we have 400 bonus. So that's real nice for this early stage of the game. They only have 132, which isn't perfect, but next we probably want to build a house over here for those workers. Do we have a family potentially? We have an 11-year-old boy, a 10-year-old boy, 13-year-old girl. Okay, those two probably could do that. So let's see. No. Yeah, maybe country little house. Is that? No, not that. Country little house. What I want is like a... I think this... Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna put one of these. Don't ask me why I'm so insistent on this particular design. Just kind of want it, you know? Sometimes when you're playing this game, the heart wants what the heart wants. And that's why I like that one today. Just, I don't know. Something bothers me about having like a real fancy finished house back there. Okay, so we need, we do need lumber. Alright, we're going to need 20 lumber. Oh boy. It's going to be real hard to keep enough trees, keep enough lumber, you know what I'm trying to say. Wood, regular old trees, chopped trees in stock here. We just need more people right now. We need more people. Can I? All right, that's decent. This is going to be really interesting to see if we can make this work. It feels like it's possible. I'm not going to say it will be easy. By the way, if you are new to the Red Ketchup mod and you wonder why I keep doing this over and over and over again, it's because there are some foods that come out in different seasons. So if you have them gather food in, like I started this in spring, those same areas are going to have new food crop up. And the only place that we have it being automated is up here in this circle. So some of that I marked I probably didn't need to because it's in the circle for the gather set. But all this over here, when I mark that, and that's why, because it's not being automatically gathered by the workers. So yeah, see, this is real bad. We're gonna be in trouble with clothes, but I can't build a tailor until I get some of these other things going. We have 125 firewood, so we do want this lumber mill making lumber. So we need this done first. Okay, we need more iron ore. Let's get that iron ore. Let's get this iron ore. A little bit there. And some down there. That should be enough to get us to where we're going. Once we... I mean, they can work without tools for a little while. I just would really rather us not get totally behind on the tools. We're going to have to make the first several probably going to be stone tools just to keep us out of trouble. It's gonna these things are all going to happen simultaneously. We'll run out of both tools and clothes before we get to where, you know, we're stable. So that's kind of a bummer. See, gosh, look at all this. We gotta get that, we gotta get that, we gotta get that, we gotta get that. We gotta get this firewood. Keep moving. We have 5 laborers other than the builders. We've got somebody who's digging sand for us. We've got a lumberjack. I mean a lumber miller. We already have 108 sand, which is good. That's going to be helpful. Once we get the glassmaker done, we're actually going to pause that so that they will funnel the iron towards the tailor first. We need the pig iron, the natural iron, iron ore is the word I'm looking for, here for the blacksmith first. So hopefully, oh, see, this was stupid because they put 60 stone in here. That was stone that would have been helpful to finish the tailor, but you know, sometimes you get a little overzealous with your playthrough idea, and that just happened to me. All right, we are looking pretty good. Food's bugging me right now at 124. Tools just went out, so once these tools break, we're gonna be in a rough spot. But we're starting to see this take shape. We're starting to see the trajectory here, and we just got a boost of food. Nice. We just got a couple hundred food. Firewood's okay. Trees are coming up better. We got a new worker. All right. Good luck mining iron ore without a tool. I don't even know what that looks like. How do you even do that? So, oh, there they go. A couple of them over there. Let's zoom in, see their operation here. Tink, 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 tink. They're doing pretty good. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how many they bring back at a time. But the pathing on this, they bring it to the stockpile, and then somebody else goes and picks it up from the stockpile and brings it over here to the job site. So there we go. 25, 28, 30. So it turns to this like foundation. Then a builder comes over, and the builder smacks it a few times, and it goes all the way up to completion with the builders working on it. So we have 2 builders. They're both on the job right now. One doesn't have a tool, which influences their ability to get the job done. The other does have a tool. Once this gets done, we'll throw somebody in here, and hopefully they can start bringing in some stone soon. If we can make a set of stone tools. Stone tools are better than nothing. They're not great, but they're better than nothing. And by the way, this 2 of 3 is builders. There's 2 builders. The job, they suggest you should have 3 to complete this job. That's what that means. Sometimes I get all worried about this, and I think it's, you know, number of blacksmiths or something, but there are no blacksmiths assigned yet. We need this to get finished. Wow, they really stayed on the job. Sometimes they don't. They have to go home for food. So we want to put somebody in here, and we're going to have them make stone tools first. We want to get some tools in here, and then we will pop over and make this iron. There's a person just standing there. And don't just stand there, do something. Okay, and we have a good bit of copper here, which is going to be helpful once all of our iron in the immediate area is used up. So it's a good time. Although we have 500 food in reserve, I'm going to go ahead and mark this because it's a new season here, and we have new food opportunities. I'm kind of curious to check the storage to see. Okay, we have 23 cotton and 39 flax. That'll help for sure. That'll help. There's some more there. All right, I think we're off to a promising start here. We'll hopefully get our first greenhouse in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Bluebelly. I play simulation games, including Banished with the Red Ketchup mod. Bye for now.